Now let's shift attention to the U.S., where President Trump's trade war. Donald Trump says China is not getting off the hooks of his trade war, even as his administration appears to be stepping down pressure on China by issuing a notice accepting certain high-tech products from Trump's reciprocal tariffs. In the latest tweets, the U.S. president says there was no exceptions to the tariffs, as smartphones, laptops and other products are still subject to an existing 20% duty, and the items are being moved to what he called a different tariff bucket. President Donald Trump says the U.S. will not be held hostage by other countries, especially countries he called hostile trading nations like China. Speaking to reporters on board Air Force One yesterday, Mr. Trump said he would announce new tariffs on semiconductors over the next week, but he added there will be some flexibility for some companies in the sector. In South Korea, the impeached former President Yoon Suk-yeol has denied charges of insurrection brought against him as his criminal trial opens. The ousted leader argued in Seoul's Central District Court that his declaration of martial law late last year was not a coup d'etat. Mr. Yoon was formally stripped of office early this month after being impeached and suspended by lawmakers over his December 3rd martial law declaration. Prosecutors opened the case by arguing that he lacked the legal grounds to declare martial law and accused him of trying to paralyze state institutions such as the parliament. While he could be sentenced to death, it is still unlikely if that will be carried out. This is because South Korea has an unofficial moratorium on executions still in existence. The Foreign Minister France says Algeria has asked 12 French embassy staff to leave the country within 48 hours. General Bureau adds that their expulsion is linked with the indictment of 3 Algerians in France on Friday, one of which is a consular officer. They're accused of involvement in the abduction last year of 41-year-old Amir Bourkous, an outspoken critic of Algeria's government, who has an audience of more than 1 million people online. Amir has been accused by the Algerian government of being a saboteur linked to terrorist groups. It has issued 9 international arrest warrants against him. The social media influencer who denied the allegation was reportedly granted asylum in France. And back here in Africa, the leader of Gabon, transitional government, and the military leader who led the 2023 coup, BRICE Oligui Ngume, has claimed a decisive victory in the country's presidential election, securing 90% of the vote. This, according to provisional results released by the Ministry of Interior yesterday. The military leader, who ousted longtime ruler Ali Bongo in August 2023, cast his vote on April 12, 2025, at the Central Urban Pilot School, where the election took place. In the race, Ngume's closest competitor, Alain Claude, garnered just about 3.02% of the vote, while the remaining 6 candidates failed to break the 1% mark. The election rate saw a 70.4% voter turnout, marks a significant step in Gabon's return to constitutional rule after the military-led transition.